Folks, Sheena Y here. I'm a little bit sad right now. As a lot of you know that are friends with me on Facebook, my nieces with my sister and brother-in-law were down from Ontario. Today they left right before I had to leave to work. I'm missing them already. I'm gonna miss those girls huge. Especially again, like I've said before, it's just like I don't have kids. That's my only sister that came down from Ontario, so I don't have any other brothers and sisters. Hence, meaning I don't have any other nieces or nephews. Really not close. Like, I don't know. It's what kind of hurts is like not really close with anybody. Like, I mean, besides my immediate family, we're not really close. The outside family anymore. Not so much anybody's faults. It's just, you know what, everybody's got different lives going on. Everybody's got a lot going on. So it's hard for, say, my family, meaning my parents, to get together with my aunts and uncles, including me. So I got I got 3 other cousins that are about two cousins that are closer to my age, but not really. One's my sister's age at 30. The other is like mid-20s now. And again, they've lived in like an hour away and some. So it's just again, really, maybe if we see those cousins, it's once every couple of years. And only one of them actually has a kid, and they only have one kid, and then it's not like I ever really got close to that kid at all. So are you gonna make the pass or what? What the hell is this clown doing? So this guy races up beside me in the left lane, doesn't even make the pass anyways. Okay, I think I know what this guy's doing. He wants me to take the pic in case we're both speeding. So yeah, I don't really have any others family-wise to really see much or hang out much or anything like that. So my niece is going. It's really hard for me, especially because it's just they're in Ontario. It just can't up and meet up with them or anything like that. And I know a lot of you will probably end up replying, well, you know, you can see them summertime, see them that. Well, here's the problem. Here's the biggest problem of it all. This type of schooling my nieces are in Ontario, they're pretty much in class all year. They don't have any super long giant breaks. Like, they don't get summer breaks like I was accustomed to in BC, where you get like 2 months off pretty well or whatever. So that's a challenge on its own for them to come out here. Like, yeah, they get a week for spring break or 2 weeks for spring break. Oh yeah, that figures. Guy in a race rocket wanted me to take the pic. Anyways, so them coming out here is really hard as it is. No fault of their own, just the way the schooling system is for Ontario. I mean, there's certain cities or BC that do schooling the same way, where you don't get the 2 month summer break, but there's a lot more days off through the school year, I guess you could say. But so yeah, that's difficult as it is. That like they're not. Furthermore, chances of them coming out here anyways now are going to be even slimmer, because my dad is going on retirement in June, and I think big part of his retirement this year and all that, him and my mom are going to be going to Ontario. So hence, if my parents are going there to Ontario, they're not coming here. And I know people, and here's the thing, I know people right away are going to be like, oh, but Shane, you know, you can book off vacations. Oh, you can take time off, this, and that. There's a couple good reasons why I can't just do that at ease. I'm in a union job. I got 30 guys in my department at least that are ahead of me in seniority to get first crack at holidays. So chances are I am not going to get a lot of the days that I want. I mean, it happens. I might get the odd week or two that I want, but it's hard. Two, so the holidays coming up, I got to book everything by March for up until, 2019 March. It's pretty early to book your holidays, especially if all of a sudden you want to find last minute flight deals and stuff like that. I can't do that. I can't do any of that, because the fact is I have to plan things way in advance. And not just that, I got to make sure when I plan it way in advance that there's not 6 other guys with higher seniority than me, because we're only allowed 6 guys off of my department at a time. Again, when you got 30 plus guys ahead of you on your seniority list, that's not. And a lot of these guys too, that's another thing too, a lot of these guys have about 6 weeks holidays too, when I only got 3. So hence the chances of them taking these good spots away are going to be very high, because one, they got seniority, and 2, they got more weeks to be able to use up. Oh, come on, man. So right there, that's another thing that's going against me right now. And it's a few other things. And also too, financially, especially a lot of you guys know, I was in a car wreck not too long ago. I missed quite a bit I missed about a couple months off of work. I mean, yeah, I had workers' insurance, but it wasn't full wage. Yada. So I'm kind of financially trying to play catch up too at the same time. So it means I don't have the money to just take off and go there. So that's why it's really hurting me a lot, because it could be a couple years before I get to see them, the way all the cards have just kind of turned out and stuff for that. And it's no fault of theirs, and it's no fault of mine. It's just a chain of circumstances. So yeah, there's that. And also too, my sister herself works for the Ontario School Board, so she also, her holidays and all that are pretty much exactly like my niece's. Well, so she's on all week. She don't have the summer holiday and all that. So it makes all this tough. And it's just angering too, the amount that we got to pay to fly across Canada. Explain to me how this makes sense. Cost about $800 for a ticket to Toronto and back, give or take, depending on the deal, whatever, yada depending on the Prime. If it's not Prime, not just that. So there's that. But like it just boggles me how I could go take a flight to Vegas, get 7 days stay with hotels the whole time for $500 when I'm leaving my country. Meanwhile, I'm in country in Toronto, and that would be an $800 flight, and that does not include hotels. That doesn't make sense. But anyways, so besides that factor, which I just disagree with, as some of you, I've told some of you guys, I don't do well with heights, and I don't do well with confined spaces. Like when I take the SkyTrain, that's our equivalent to the subway systems in most places. I get anxiety. I get panic attacks. I hyperventilate almost. There's been times where if I had a 45-minute SkyTrain from Richmond to downtown Vancouver, I've had to get off the train halfway through because it was just too much anxiety, just being so many people surrounding me and just being in a confined space. I just don't deal well with those conditions. And I know some people say it's excuses and stuff. I mean, in some ways, yes, it can be, but I can't physically help what my body wants to, how my body wants to act. And I mean, I've even gotten these same sort of anxieties just going to the mall sometimes and stuff like that, and just feel like I'm crowded and stuff like that. That's why shopping days like Black Friday are not the best of days for me to try to go shopping. But not just, just also too heights. When I'm up high in areas, like when I went to my Christmas party last month for work, and I was at a buddy's hotel room, I was like 20 floors up, I think. Getting dizzy. I don't know if I have like an undiagnosed case of vertigo or what was going on, but I was getting freaking damn dizzy. And I was trying to not think about the heights whatsoever. I was trying to distract myself with the people at the party as much as possible. But it was just like my body just sensed it was high up. But I mean, those are just, I guess, minor things, sacrifices you take. But again, it's just the whole, my current job, how my holidays work, and also too financially. And again, also too, with the way how the school system works in Ontario for my sister's job and my niece's schooling, it's getting really hard. I know a lot of people have made suggestions in the past too, but for me, checking the life coaches, and I appreciate that. I can see the value of it. I don't think it's me. I just don't. It's plus two, I don't exactly have all the time in the world, Monday to Friday. 4 weeks I'm on afternoon shifts. A lot of times I'm not up until later in the day, and pretty much I got to get up. I only have like an hour, 2 hours tops before I got to go to work or get ready to go to work. So that's not a lot of playing time. And then a lot of the 2 weeks I'm on day shifts, I'm usually just so burnt out after work anyways. I just want to go home and rest, lay down, because my head pounding from hearing a lot of machines all day, and my body's just usually just trash, trying to catch my breath and all that. And I'm like right now, I'm just feel a little bit huffy and puffy. That's 20 minutes after my shift. I mean, I guess, yeah, in a lot of ways I could be excused, but I mean, it's just kind of just fact. Like, even when my own I have a hard enough time going to my actual doctor for my health, the way, just the timing for me, the way I've shifted and stuff like that. And especially again, my doctor's only a Monday to Friday guy, even though his office is open Saturdays. He doesn't work Saturdays ever. But I mean, he's the owner of that doctor's office. His name's on it. So you know what? If he doesn't want to work Saturdays, all power to him. Because I sure as hell don't. Now I'm kind of getting rantish or gibberish, but I don't. Besides those facts of getting away from the whole stuff, just, yeah, it's just, those girls mean the world to me. So much fun hanging out with them. They love to take interest of what I take interest in. Niece is starting to know the names of Bullet Club members now. They love taking pictures in the Bullet Club shirts. And they were so happy when I bought them wrestling figures. In fact, like beforehand this year for Christmas, when I bought them the wrestling figures, my sister had Tori call me and ask if I could buy her a John Cena figure during the summer or whatever. Usually I'm not just going to go up and buy them toys when it's not their birthday or Christmas, but the fact that it was a John Cena figure, a wrestling figure and all that, I'm like, you know what? Yes, I'll go get you girls wrestling figures from Walmart and I'll have them shipped over pronto. But I don't know, it's just I'm really going to miss that whole... The whole time when I was off, it was fine. I was focused, being able to focus on them, being able to spend all my energy, time focusing, doing stuff with them, or also my sister and brother-in-law, but I'm not going to have that now. And that might be, again, like I say, it might be a long time. And now it's just like, too, and I mean, a lot of this is my choice. I have next to no friends nearby or able to do anything like on the weekends anymore. Or even during the week. The ones I want to keep in my life, the ones I still want in my life are very busy people. A lot of them have families. Which that's a lot of reasons why I want to have a family, because they have focus. They have something to do now with their weekends. They have a pride and joy to take care of and look after. I don't got any of that. And I mean, yeah, a lot of people go, oh, you go get a dog. Trust me, the place I'm living, I can't have a dog right now. This house is going to be up for sale soon as it is. So, and especially with a lot more and more places being bought and rented out, they're having more and more restrictions for animals. So I can't exactly just go commit to getting a dog and be blinded by the next thing, or be blinded by what potentially is my next move or where I'm moving. And like I said, and then just like I said, the people that are left in my town are just ones I'm trying to turn my life all around. A lot of these guys are still in their 30s. Still think it's cool to party on work nights and stuff. Like, they get mad at me when I tell them, hey, I've just got home from work. I don't want to do anything. I got to focus about work tomorrow, and I'm tired. My head's pounding. And they get mad with that. Oh, because I'm bored and stuff. Well, you know what, man? If, like, you were working a job, especially the industrial work I would work, one, you wouldn't be freaking bored during the week. Two, you would understand that, hey, a person that just fucking put blood, sweat, and tears on rocking the work boots, they physically, like, they're spent. Like, why are you getting mad at somebody that's physically tired and has to worry about their job the next day and continuing to pay your bills when you don't have a care in the world? You don't have to worry about getting up the next day for work. Or some of these people, they're working, it's an odd job here or there. I'm sick of that. It's just like, and a lot of these people want to do shit, like continuing to do cocaine, things like that, and party hard on the 30s. Yeah, I do like to drink beers. I do like the blaze. But, you know, one, I'm not focused on that every single day of my life. And two, it's just, it's not healthy. It interferes with your personal life big time, and it could potentially interfere with your career. But some of these guys that are in their 30s in Richmond haven't grown up, haven't figured that out, haven't figured out the fact that, like, you know, some people are getting sick of being asked to be borrowed money for the 10th time in 6 months span, especially when some of these people take a long ass time to pay some of that back. So, but whatever, it is what it is. It is what it is for me. I just got to try to figure new ways to entertain myself, which doesn't involve just spending money all the time, going to Walmart or the mall just because I'm bored and trying to entertain. Like, I got to figure something out. And that's the thing, too. I just don't like doing a lot of things alone. People are like, oh, well, BC is so beautiful. Yeah, well, you know, I just don't want to go hiking by myself for a lot of reasons. Too many times people get stranded. Too many times somebody takes, just like a dog walker, Coquitlam, she took a fall when she was walking a bunch of dogs, broke her back, so she couldn't get up. She was missing for 2 days. So it's a lot of those type of things that, yeah, BC all has to offer. I don't want to do solo. One, because I just don't like doing things by myself anymore. I just get bored. I don't like to see it in my own head. Oh, hey, look at that sun. It's not like, no, I want somebody to chat with, like saying, hey, look at that sun. Nice view. And two, as far as safety and health concerns. So if I take that fall or the person I'm with takes that fall, there's somebody right there that's able to get a hold of emergency services, need it be. Say that woman that took that fall in Coquitlam that broke her back and was missing for 2 days, she was out of cell phone range. And you're by yourself and you're out of cell phone range and you got a busted back, you're screwed. Especially in wet conditions, you can't climb back uphill. So, yeah. That's all I really got for you guys today. I know it's a pretty dark, somber tone, and I'm pretty rantish right now. But I'm just pretty rattled. I'm rattled losing the two most... They're not, I can't say losing, but I'm rattled that I'm not going to be seeing the two of the most important things in my life for a very long time. And just this whole trying to figure out what to do with myself now, especially if golf season's still not in the options. All right, folks, that's all I got for you guys. I love you guys. Take her easy.